you so much for coming
Diego,
here.
nice to meet
You
you.
know, always a pleasure to have you in our nice studio. We always talk about real estate. We always talk about,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, the new projects, condo projects, because that's what people want to know about. There's a
exactly.
lot of information out there, a lot of projects. You know what I mean. Every month we get bombarded with all this information about these pre-construction condominiums that are in the GTA specifically. But what makes your project different? We know that we're gonna talk about Raglan House
That's right.
condominium,
Yep.
right? We already had the launch a few months ago, a couple months ago, basically,
Yep.
and then now we have great incentives. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Can you explain a little bit to the audience? What was this Raglan House condominium in the beginning?
For
right?
sure.
Just
For
give
sure.
us refresh our mind of what was this condominium.
Thank you for having me back, first of all. Yeah, it's so nice to be back here with you. The Raglan House has been launched like a little bit more than a month now.
Yeah.
I have been doing great. So Raglan House is a very special project located in the Midtown Toronto. Raglan Ambassadors, which is an amazing location with the prime transit. We have the rapid transit of the streetcar right in front at St. Clair Avenue, and we have the St. Clair West subway station, which is one of the most convenient stations in the whole land. So where can you go from there? First of all, St. Clair West station, you can go from one stop away to George Brown College, Cataloma campus. 3 stop away, U of T, St. George campus.
Nice.
4 stop away from Yorkdale Shopping Mall. And 15 minutes away from the Union Station, the core downtown, the very south of downtown. So you have all the rapid transit right in front of you in 3 minutes of walking distance.
So basically, we're talking about great, walking score,
Yeah.
transit score, bike score, and
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
that everybody is looking for when they try to make a decision to buy basically a pre-construction condominium. Location is a key point, right?
For sure.
Bathurst and St. Clair, part of this beautiful master plan community
Yeah.
coming up in the next few years, and Raglan is part of it, right?
That's right.
So the great developer, as Camrose, decided to make this building beautiful and accessible for all people, you know what I mean, that wants to live in the GTA. I remember the time when we were launching this project, right, a month ago. There were great incentives, right? We
Yeah.
were at the great party, and then when the nice price per square footage came up,
Yeah.
it was great incentives right from the beginning. Why
That's
you guys
right.
decide to do that, and what were those incentives about?
So that incentives includes the standard ones, which means free assignments, occupancy leasing. We have cap development charges,
Cap development, very important.
long and extended deposit structure. Everything like standard incentive will provide on top of that. At the beginning, 100 units we're gonna provide you. First, 20,000 cash back on closing. That's for every unit.
That's for every unit.
That's for every unit. On top of that, we're gonna give you a cash supplement after closing. Because we understand once you close a pre-con, the first 2 years are crucial. You have to do land transfer tax, mortgage, and everything.
You
and
can
then,
be in a negative cash flow.
That's
basically.
right. That's why we want to jump in and give you cash. How amazing is that? We're gonna give you $2,500 for 1 bedroom 1+1, or $3,000 for any 2 bedroom for 24 months.
And I remember that asking you that question. This is in regardless whether they decide to live in the
That's
unit,
correct.
right?
That's right.
Or rent the unit.
That's
and
correct.
on top of it,
Mhm.
I mean, you guys were giving that extra money. So basically, not only you gonna get the money from the tenants,
Yeah.
but you also gonna get an extra money from the builder.
Yeah.
Right.
We want to make it easy. We want to make it easy.
Well,
and
cannot get
flexible.
any easier than that, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Like, because you guys trying to put this on a positive cash flow basis.
That's right.
Right.
We understand positive cash flow is very important. We understand that in this market, time is very important, because the longer you wait, the more appreciation you will benefit from the market.
Yeah.
That's why even though we have a long closing of a 2028 final closing we projected, we're going to do 2 extra years on top of that, as time will give you money to buy you time. How about we set you to worry-free investment until 2030, next decade. So you will have much better position to rent out or sell out.
Okay.
That's the purpose of it. And we want to make it easy, we want to make it flexible. That's why for the cash incentives, you have 2 ways to accept it. You can either take them on a monthly basis for 2 years.
That's what I wanted to ask you, yes.
If people want to avoid getting them into their income and pay tax for it, you can get it at the lump sum of the cash back
So wait a second. So basically, you can give them money, for the purchase price. You can deduct the money. You know what I
Exactly.
mean, right at the beginning, right? So
You
you
got
can
it.
actually, qualify it also for, mortgage purposes, and then you can have basically a lump sum discount right at the beginning when you're gonna get your property,
Right at the beginning when you're closing the
when you're
property
closing the property.
on
Okay,
the closing adjustments.
nice. Oh
Yes.
wow, that's wonderful. Like, I mean, is that still on? What happened with that? Because I remember that was only for
Yeah.
the first 100, like,
That's right. That's right. So
buyers, right?
we already reached the 100 deal.
You already reached 100. Congratulations, my
Thank you,
friend.
man. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This
Yeah.
this project is doing very well.
I
Then, you know
know.
what I
I
mean?
know.
Like 100, over 100 buyers already in a short period of time.
Yeah.
Everybody that benefit. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
beneficial, for them. And now you're telling me that maybe, let's say, what happened if I have a client? Like, I mean, we're trying to push this project because we believe in it. A lot of our clients are very interested still, and a lot of people, they're asking for this beautiful project about Raglan House. What other incentives can they get? We obviously told them, like, maybe they reached 100
Yeah.
buyers already. But if we have a buyer, you know what I mean, are you gonna be able to squeeze us in?
I'll try. I'll try. I'll
What?
tell you something. So we have 100 deals already, more than 100 actually. But you understand, at the default, with any of the pre-construction purchase, there's a 10-day cool down period.
Yes.
I still have a good amount of a number in that 10-day. So which means I can go above just in case some of them change their minds.
Okay, well, I'm glad that I have this extra access, because I know a very good friend of mine, Victor, that can get us in case if you guys are interested still in this Raglan House. But now, I heard, rumors there is an extra incentive, or something else, something different,
Yes.
something very new. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, like, I was just trying to get information from it, but now we have you here, so I guess you're gonna tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about.
Yeah.
I hope you can give us as much information as possible. I know that is something that you gotta reserve for yourself, but tell us a little bit about this new
Yes,
incentive.
yes, Diego. I know you have a year everywhere. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep momentum going. We've been
Mhm.
selling really well, but we want to go even further. So uh, at the 27th of May, one day we're gonna do a one-day sales event.
27th of May.
That's correct.
So, okay, like almost a week from now, like, or something like
That's
that.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
About 10 days from now, and we're gonna do one day only for selected units that will be in a podium level, lower but nice, two
Okay.
bedrooms or junior two bedroom, which is basically bigger 1+1 with two washrooms. So everything will come with two washroom. The majority will be two bedroom, or you can convert it into two bedroom, or this kind of units.
Before
And
we go any further, can you explain what the podium section is, so
the
that people
podium
understand?
section will be from the 2nd to the 8th.
To the 2nd to the 8th.
Yeah.
You still good view, still,
That's right.
manageable.
That's
and,
right.
Great floor plans. Are we gonna have access to the floor plans prior to the 27th, or the 27th they're gonna tell us exactly which floor plans
You will have the floor plan probably about 7 to 5 days prior to the event, so you can give to your clients. But the reason why I'm here today, and you as my friends been working with this project ever since the beginning, I have a sneak peek for you.
Oh, we
No
have
picture.
we have a gift. We have
No
a gift.
picture.
We have a gift.
But you can have a look. You can have a look.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for this consideration, and not only for me, but for our clients, because
That's
we
right.
want them to have the first pick. We want to have full access. We want to have the benefit of being first.
Yeah.
Right. And with the benefit of, like, the great incentives, because we both know that if you get, the pre-construction condos the right time with the right incentives, you have a better chance to have a positive cash flow by the day of occupancy, or by the day they give you the unit. What else you have for us? So this is, you were
For
saying,
this one, we'll make it super easy. No incentive. We just give the best price ever.
okay.
You don't need to calculate what about the cash flow, what about the monthly income, put your calculator. We give everything into the price, so you have only one great price, no incentive.
What is
that
the price?
price will be, for that two bedrooms, in average about 680 to even 700-ish square feet for 999,999.
Well, you like the 9, eh?
I like the 9. That's $1 million minus 1.
$1
So we have
minus
the
1.
really the best number. And then if you calculate it into a price per square foot, you can get something about, in average, 14 1,400 foot.
$1,400
And
a
the
foot
lowest one
on bathrooms in St. Clair.
on Bachelor to 1,600
$1,400
foot,
per square feet.
lower than the resale price.
Wow.
And then the best one you can get for 1390, something like that, high 13, which is crazy price.
Well,
But
of course it's crazy price. I heard like $1,800 per square feet, $1,600 per square feet, and now we're getting something at the $1,400 a square feet. But this is only for one day.
yeah, the problem is only one day and only selected models and the limited number. We're not gonna give it away. And this is a crazy price. We want
This is the best of the
everybody
best.
to come in. We want people to be excited. We want to have a beautiful and nice day with packed sales office.
Mhm.
But we only have a limited amount of unit would do such events. So
Well, you know what? There is something to think about, guys, because if this only gonna happen once, one day only, a special promotion for all the people who can register. You know what I mean? We're gonna give all that information later on to see where you guys can register and give us all the information to put you first in line, because we know the guy here. We have the guy that can get us in, whether it's with the great incentives, with a great price. 1,400 per square feet is an amazing number that I don't see very often in the GTA.
Yeah.
Or in in this type of location. And we're looking forward to see you.
for sure.
Thank
for
you so
sure.
much once again for coming here to our radio studio, talking about real estate. That's what we love to do. And I hope you see you again with more incentives like this. This is great. This is great for our community. This is great for our people that are looking for a buy pre-construction. So thank you so much
No
once
problem.
again.
That's
And
nice
I'll
to
see
hear
you
you
soon.
here.
Take
Thank you,
care.
Diego.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
guys. I think that we did it in one shot. That's not amazing.